You're born. Well, technically, you hatch out of an egg, even though your mom is a mammal. Yeah, don't think about it too hard. It only gets weirder from here. Make it two. You're tiny, blind, and honestly look like a wet jelly bean with feet. Your mom, on the other hand, is one of the strangest creatures in the animal kingdom. She has the bill of a duck, the tail of a beaver, and the body of an otter, which makes her look like someone hit randomize in a video game character creator. For the next few weeks, life is simple. Eat, sleep, and wonder what kind of messed up evolutionary prank you are. Your mom doesn't have nipples like other mammals. Instead, she just oozes milk straight from her skin, like a sweaty dairy machine. You and your siblings lap it up because, well, what other choice do you have? Eventually, you start sprouting fur, which is great because up until now, you've looked like a naked chicken nugget. You get stronger, start wiggling more, and finally one day, boom. Mom decides it's time. She digs open the entrance of the burrow, and suddenly, blinding light, fresh air, and the horrifying realization that the world is huge. You blink in confusion. What is this place? Why is everything so loud? And why do you look like someone jammed a duck's head onto a furry sausage? Well, you don't have time to dwell on that, because now you have to learn the ways of the platypus. First things first, your bill. It's not just a ridiculous face decoration, it's your superpower. Packed with thousands of electroreceptors, it lets you sense tiny electrical pulses in the water. In other words, you are basically an underwater Jedi. Who needs sight or smell when you can feel where your food is? So you take a deep breath, waddle into the river, and sploosh. You're in. The water is your true home. You paddle with your webbed feet, using your tail like a rudder. You start poking around the riverbed, searching for food, and soon you scoop up a tiny shrimp. Success! You try to chew, except wait a minute, you don't have teeth. Fantastic. You are a duck mammal with no proper way to chew food. But don't worry, evolution has a backup plan. Rocks. For the next few months, you learn to dig burrows along the riverbank for safety. You figure out how to catch more food. And most importantly, you realize that everything wants to eat you. But if you're a male platypus, you have a little extra security. You see, evolution decided that you should have venomous spurs on your back legs. Because why wouldn't a cute, goofy, web-footed creature also be poisonous? Ah, love. In the world of the platypus, well, let's just say it's not romantic. If a male wants to impress a female, he swims in circles around her, grabbing at her tail with his bill. As the years pass, you become a master of platypus life. You learn where to find the best food. You perfect your electro-sensing hunting skills. You claim your own stretch of river, making sure no other platypus dares to steal your best fishing spots. But nature is changing. The rivers aren't as full as they used to be. The forests are shrinking. And humans, those weird, hairless, walking creatures, keep showing up with their boats and machines, messing up your perfect little world. Until one day you start feeling slower. You don't move like you used to. The younger platypuses are getting bolder, testing your dominance. You still win for now, but the fights are leaving you limping. As the seasons change, you get old. You find a quiet stretch of river, a peaceful place where the water's calm and the food is easy to catch. And then one day, as the current gently flows around you, you close your eyes and think how old and defeated you have become. You have lived the completely absurd, utterly ridiculous, and beautifully bizarre life of a platypus. And honestly, you wouldn't have it any other way. If you liked this video and felt sorry for this animal, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you are not born as a platypus in your next life.